Hello and welcome to the Video Academy. In this video we'll be looking at full service monitoring. This tool allows any probe to monitor a number of IP addresses on the network for health and response time. Full service monitoring is a useful tool because it allows devices that may not be checked elsewhere to be monitored by a probe. Let's see how it works. I could select any probe in the demo system. I'm going to select the main head-end probe. Click on Ethernet and then the FSM tab. Here you can see we have up to 10 slots for testing devices in the network. We're currently using 5, and you can see on the left 5 green bulbs indicating that these particular IP addresses are responding. You can see that at the bottom, service 10 has an IP address, but it's currently disabled. If we look across on the right, you can see the current status, and at the moment they're all saying waiting to send. You will see this change as the testing actually occurs. If I go to the Setup tab, I can edit any of these. You can see the first box is the Enable box. Check this to enable the testing on this particular device. I can give it a name. And I can select whether I use a simple ping or a more complex HTTP GET command. I can also check which interface I want to make the test from. The usual selection would be the default interface. How long should I cycle the test? In this case, 60 seconds mean one ping every 60 seconds. And how many failures do I need to have before an error is called? Then it's simply a matter of putting in the IP address of the device I want to test. And I can even add a comment. I'm going to delete the comment for now. If we look at the second one down, we can see that this streamer is being checked by the HTTP GET. This brings up a different menu. And I need to add the path name. I can also add a string that I expect back as part of the response. And I can use this link to download the last string that was returned. I'm going to cancel that for now. And I can even enable cookies if that's necessary. Looking at the bottom one, this is an IP address that is not reachable by this particular probe, so I know this is going to fail. Now we've set the cycle time at 60 seconds and 4 failures to indicate an error. I've shortened this cycle time in the edit so that it doesn't take 4 minutes to fail. You can see the lack of response and the number of times that this failure has occurred. And on the 4th time, you can see we now trigger the alarm. The bulb on the left has turned red. If I want to, I can reset the counters. Looking at the Alarm tab for this particular probe, I can see the alarm is right at the top because it is a fatal alarm. Going to the FSM alarms, I can see that the current alarm is still signalled as red, but below that there is a green alarm that I set up earlier that has now been cleared. You retain a historical record of all previous alarms. I'm just going to reset that last test now. Just disable that and apply changes. You can see that I can ping any IP address I care to enter. Clicking the button gives me a response time. I also have the ability to traceroute this IP address. Click the traceroute button and the command is carried out in the standard manner. Full service monitoring is a simple but a very effective tool. It's really useful for extending the reach of a probe. And remember that every probe in the network can monitor up to 10 external devices. So if you have any additional devices on your network that need to be monitored for health and life, use full service monitoring. It's a great tool and it's really easy to use. Full service monitoring. It's available on all Bridgetech probes as standard. Each probe can monitor up to 10 IP addresses. A simple ping or a more complex HTTP GET test may be done. Any device that's reachable on the network can be tested for life and response time. And the probe will alarm if any address fails to respond. We hope you found this video interesting and useful. Be sure to check out the others in the series. If you've got any ideas for videos you'd like to see, email us with your suggestion. Bridge Technologies offers a full 2-day technical training course covering all aspects of probe and VBC operation, as well as a theoretical background. Training can take place in our purpose-built training centre at our Oslo HQ, or it can be delivered at your own premises. If you want to contact us, visit our website or email us at training@bridgetech.tv.